So we went from Russian jets encroaching into Alaska airspace, which barely got any attention from our corporate media yesterday, but should raise a three-alarm fire, to now Russia's foreign minister is saying that Moscow is in a real war with NATO and Europe. Sergei Lavrov, you know that guy who was in Alaska wearing the USSR shirt, who Donald Trump rolled out the red carpet for and had our military literally get down on their knees for him and Vladimir Putin as they laughed in the face of the United States of America. Remember that? Well, he's saying there's a real war taking place with NATO right now. I can go back to, could you imagine if former President Biden was in office and Russia said there's a real war against NATO, what type of attention that would get? When the MAGA Republicans were talking about weather balloons like every other week under former President Biden. But let me just show you what Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov said. He said that NATO has basically declared war on Russia and that we're basically in a real war right now. Here, let me show you this clip. Let's play it. Is the Ukraine crisis, which was provoked by the collective West. And we also, of course, know the history of colonialism in Africa, where borders were drawn up arbitrarily without any concern for nationality confession. And back to Ukraine, NATO and the EU have basically declared war on my country and are partaking it directly. So what's Donald Trump's response to that, right? Pretty big deal right there. Donald Trump's response is, bathroom vanities are now a national security threat, so the United States of America will be imposing a 50% tariff on all kitchen cabinets, bathroom vanities, and associated products starting October 1st. Additionally, we will be charging a 30% tariff on upholstered furniture. The reason for this is the large-scale flooding of these products into the United States by other outside countries. It is a very unfair practice, but we must protect, for national security and other reasons, our manufacturing process. So that's what Donald Trump posted yesterday. Right as Donald Trump also was bragging about getting his political enemy or opponent, former FBI Director James Comey, indicted. Donald Trump was posting stuff like this. He also wrote, in order to protect our great heavy truck manufacturers from unfair outside competition, I'll be imposing, as of October 1st, 2025, a 25% tariff on all heavy, then he puts in parentheses, big trucks made in other parts of the world. Therefore, our great large truck company manufacturers, he says, and others will be protected from the onslaught of outside interruptions. And then Donald Trump says this is a national security risk. As Alejandro Caballo says, it's absolutely effing insane that Trump can just arbitrarily